Okay, I did a whole video on my phone that was 21 minutes long on the final reflection paper, but ultimately, I just want to say thank you. Can't remember the questions off the top of my head, but I did submit my paper form and answered all of them. I think the main things that I want to say are my leadership skills are great. I help case managers on my team navigate housing programs, understand what coordinated entry is, and the programs within coordinated entry help them place the clients. Ask about advocacy for the clients, and when I tell you there probably isn't anything that I wouldn't do for my clients unless it's illegal, it's the truth. Ask my bosses. I laughed a couple times at my last video because just the off the wall shit that I've done for my clients to make things happen in their favor is kind of comical. I've learned to build relationships with outside housing units, shelters, programs. I have rapport with federal way police, which is just unreal if you knew my history. And I don't believe there's not a solution. If it's not an answer to an exact problem, at least it gets them closer to the right step. I have grown in leadership big time. I have proved to myself that I am capable of going to school and, really focusing on what I have a passion for. And that's not just the homeless community, but it's substance use. It's understanding of people, building that bridge between what community really is, right? A lot of people, because they're just stupid, think community is like this community and then you have this homeless community, but community is supposed to be one, and I love to bridge that gap and educate people of that. I try very hard to take my heart wherever I go, and it really shows with my work. I am a good case manager, I know that. I've learned how to write case notes. Like, who would have thought? Case notes are probably my least favorite part about the job. It's being out in the field, on the streets, helping this vulnerable population that everybody kind of overlooks or fears. That's my passion. I relate to them because I think the question in there was something about adversity and what I've been through, but you guys already know I've been through homelessness. I struggle with addiction. I've been sober for 2 years. Since September 26th was my 2 years. So I'm over 2 years sober. I've been in and out of jails, treatments, institutions, mental hospitals, like you name it, and I've been through it. And those are the people that I'm serving out there. I mentioned in my video working with a community of all types of people, right? But bringing in the understanding that you can reach people regardless on what you look like. I love showing up for clients when I know they're going to be judged. I've been to jury trials. I went to one jury trial for an emotional support animal and fought a animal cruelty charge that was called in by a white woman bus driver that works right down the street and from where I work. And I feel like the support that I gave that client was meeting every single barrier that the justice system is set up for you to fail. I walked hand in hand with him through the whole thing. It took an 8-month process, and I made sure, because these systems are meant for people to not be able to navigate. It was hard for me to navigate, let alone, if you can imagine, being on the streets with no phone, no money, and trying to get your dog back. It was just so corrupted. And I see it all the time. I see how the police are corrupted. I see how there is a very, very, very big gap between the justice system and the services that it's supposed to support within our community, right? Really, it's for the home, like, it's almost makes it impossible for the community that I serve to be a stable human being. Like I said, it was even hard for me to navigate, but I just want to, I don't know, I can't remember all the other questions off the top of my head, but creativity. um, like I said, I've done some off the wall shit for my clients, and it's because I care truly about them and because I've been there and I know what works. And it isn't just black and white, it is really thinking outside the box for these people because every person is an individual and it's not like one thing fits all for all people, man. I am driving my clients to get their business done, but just kind of being that support person that they never have had, and meeting the logistics, bringing things to them. Any barrier I try to make small because one barrier could be the end of it for that person because they don't know how to get through it. I'm really trying hard not to make this video long, but I am very passionate about it. One of the biggest things that I've done in my career with CCS is bring MOUD, medication management for opiates, into HTH, like health through the homeland. Hey guys, I'm still doing this. Sorry. HTH sites, permanent supported housing sites with high overdose rates, and I go in there and I try to get them on an alternative to fentanyl. That's been one of my greatest successes because I am very passionate about substance use and about treatment and about other alternatives. And when I say this, I mean it. Fentanyl has chains on people and the most amazing people, and there isn't one solution fits all for it. I just emphasize that our justice system is broken. I go and visit my clients and through programs in jails and prisons. Um, yeah, I'm a good case manager though. Hold on, baby. I'm doing my video. No, I think it resumed. Okay, but anyway, I'm sidetracked. Yeah, I thrive in this field. There isn't one thing that's set in stone. It's all about creativity, navigation, rapport, building relationships within the community. Like, I never thought I would have relationships with police in Federal Way or be the number one contact when they do come up on a vulnerable homeless person and they're calling me on my personal phone to let me know that, like, this person needs help. I never thought I would be advocating in front of a jury and a judge and a prosecuting attorney for a client that deserved justice and didn't know how to navigate the justice system because no one does. I work hand on with DOC officers trying to get my clients to meet those, because DOC is a whole nother thing. It's set up for normal people to fail. Court ordered SUD intakes. I get it. Like, I'm doing these things and I'm helping, I would say, the community in a whole better understand that, like, homeless people aren't just homeless people. Like, they are human beings. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I know I'm a damn good caseworker. I know I have leadership skills. I stay professional. I don't think there's anything I wouldn't do that's legal. Like I said, for my clients, I go above and beyond. I know the housing programs now like the back of my hand. I educate my team. New case managers that are coming in, I train. I've been training case managers in Seattle to better understand what CREW does, and CREW is the program I work for. Okay, I'm already almost at 10 minutes, but ultimately, thank you guys. I know this video is all over the place. My first video was way longer and it can't upload because it's too long. So hopefully this works. I'm going to miss you guys, and I appreciate everything you do.